Welcome back to Wood Sports Gaming as we continue this Iowa Hawkeyes road to the show franchise. Going into Game 5, the Hawkeyes 4-0 after sweeping the LA Angels. How will they fare against the Seattle Mariners on the road? Rookie pitcher Clay Smith will take the hill. So make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel,
least, the roof will be shut
share
to
with a
shield
friend
us
if you've
from
not done
some
so.
of that. Tonight it's the first
Grab
of
the popcorn,
three to start the
sit
new
back
week
and
between
watch
the Hawks
the Hawkeyes
and the
take
Seattle
on the
Mariners. I'm joined by Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Dan will see a Major League debut on the mound in this one.
Anytime you're making your Major League debut, particularly starting a game, I'm sure there's some anxious moments going on. One of the keys for every young pitcher is to not try to be better than you were in the minor leagues. Go out, the mound is still 60 feet 6 inches away. The big key, make sure you continue to pound the strike zone.
Now at the plate, here is Mike Tauchman, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Who thought he had ball 4, but instead it's strike 2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 3-2. And another foul ball. Another full count pitch home.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitcher throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
So here is number 10. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Tauchman gets his lead at first, nobody out. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career Major League strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Into the box now, David Woods tapped up the third base line. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap.
A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
At the plate, Shane Woods inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Second and third here, 1 man out. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box, Matt Bulldog. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
That gets down, and the inning will continue. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, D-Row, is strike.
Especially when you could throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
Standing in now, Cole Moore. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Hawks lead this one 2-0. Clay Smith steps on the rubber today for his first major league start. Dan, what do you got on him?
Well, I think the big key, Matt, is just going to be able to control the butterflies. You can only make your first start one time, and a lot of emotions, a lot of things are going through your mind when you're taking your warm-up pitches. Hopefully he can settle down, control that heartbeat, and as they say, breathe in, breathe out, and try to enjoy the first big league experience. Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. It appears to be all systems go to start the new year as they've come out of the gates on a 4-game winning streak.
Hey, thanks, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys, definitely. The 2 teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners' starting lineup.
The obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
Fouled off. Here's another 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Number 10 ranging into the outfield. He makes the running play.
That
2 down.
The first baseman, Josh Naylor.
Now that brings up Josh Naylor. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Three and 1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the. Now to the plate, number 12. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Batting in,
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And I'm going to focus on J.P. Crawford right now. He is one of the slickest defenders in the game. Real smooth going to his left and right, and he has a bazooka for an arm.
In now, Montgomery. This is skied into short left center. Left fielder coming in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for two.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, Jared Kellner.
So now to the plate, Jared Kelnick. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses. So after getting 2 outs with 3 pitches, he's gone full to the third hitter here. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Digging in now for the Mariners, number 29. First trip to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here comes the 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Miller is making his debut on the mound today, as we've mentioned. This performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Julio.
Next for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. Here's the 1-1, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch in the dirt, and now let's see, and it's not in time. Is in well ahead of the throw. The 3-1 line toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit, and they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
I mean, you want to talk about doing your job and getting paid for it. There it is right there. Unselfish AB trying to work his guy from second to third, and oh, what do you know? Knock for yourself.
Next, it'll be Eugenio Suarez, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
The 1-1 home. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Rob Refsnyder. A ball and 2 strikes.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Runners are at first and third, one away. Two balls and two strikes.
Be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Now a move over to first, and the runner will get back standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Now the 3-2 pitch. Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with two men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Next, here is Randy Arozarena trying here to plate the tying run from second. Popped him up. Number 10 is there. He's got it. There are two down now.
Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Stepping in now, Ryan Bliss. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Woods is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. The Mariners threaten, but leave them loaded. They trail it here 2-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mike Tauchman worked a walk his first time up. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he popped him up. Suarez trying to get there. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Hit in the air down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He can't get there in time. And now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Number 10.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
At the plate now, number 10. Just got a piece up the line. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Next to stand in is David Woods. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Boy, every pitcher needs a little bit of help. How about this? This infielder makes a terrific catch on this line drive, probably saving a run from scoring.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Shane Woods. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting, catcher, Matt Bulldog.
And now here is Matt Bulldog. He singled first time up. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. And the run will score all the way from first. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
At the plate, Cole Moore. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Bulldog at second with 2 down. And that misses, 2-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Fouled away. Full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Next up, number 12, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Now the payoff pitch home. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep going. Another payoff pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging? Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Now at the plate, Montgomery, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. The 1-1.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
Looking to leave him loaded. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And they get to force it home. Whatever works as the side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Iowa leads it 4-0. Victor Robles digging in now. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. 3-2, a full count to the Mariners' designated hitter.
Wow, talk about
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, J.P. Crawford. Count is 1-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. Popped him up. Number 10 waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 33, Josh Naylor.
Up next, Josh Naylor. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
2 out, nobody on. And this one's going to bounce up to plate, and easy.
Not so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Mariners are down in order. They trail here 4-0. Number 64 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Mariners, number 64.
New inning set to get underway, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Jared Kelenic. The 1-1.
Ball 2. The count 2-1.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder coming on. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Mariners starting pitcher. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Hey, in this day and age where runs are at a premium, you certainly can't give any free passes. Had a rough go commanding the strike zone, gave up 4 walks, and that really hurt him in this one.
Stepping in next, Mike Tauchman. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Ref Snyder is right there as he'll put it away with
Number 10.
Stepping in once again is number 10. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Now to bat, number 29, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
So a runner at first with the 1-1, and there he goes towards second. That's a strike to throw down. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Two out, nobody on. Ball 2. And he fouls this one off. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. None left for Seattle. They're down 4-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder and he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Shane Woods waits on deck. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
And now Shane Woods. Now a throw over to first. He's running. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who hit it off of and probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
So now to the plate, Matt Bulldog, and he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Standing in now, Cole Moore. The count now at 2-2. Still only 1 out in the inning. So a full count now. Westberg will be next. Three-two pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Bliss ranging into the outfield, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Boy, so frustrating. It's on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box now, number 12. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Rodriguez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, number 5.
Now to the plate, here is Montgomery. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. The 2-1 home. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Fouled off. Another 2-2 offering.
Full count, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Wow, I'm not sure what they were afraid of in this at bat. The count moved to 3-2, and they didn't even challenge him there. I can understand.
Digging in now is Jared Kelenic. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Goes the other way as this is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Boy, Dero, you have to be licking your chops sitting in a 3-1 count. You get a fastball, he gets it and doesn't miss it.
Yeah, Dan, that's what you strive for. Find count leverage situations where you can be aggressive. Process of elimination tells you he's got to come fastball or something over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Edward Bizardo gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Stepping in now, Mike Tauchman, and it's fouled away. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fouled away. Montgomery at second. Kelnick on at first with 2 down. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Number 10 would be next. And he missed ball 4. First man he faces.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
Next to dig in, number 10. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Hey, it often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
3 runs already home here. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Three and 2 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Count still full, 3-2. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Arozarena is there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases-loaded jam. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Hawks are out in front, 7-0. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Mike Clevenger will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Striding in is Rob Refsnyder. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
The 2-1. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Into the box, Randy Arozarena fouled off. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Full count still. Again, another foul ball. One out, nobody on. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And it's fouled away.
You know, it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
The next 3-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Once again, a 3-2. Hit out towards second. Right to him. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Ryan Bliss.
Next to hit is Ryan Bliss. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and a look what I found out there on the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, David Woods. Here's the 1-2. Lifted down the line in left, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Now Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
In now, Shane Woods. Hit on the ground out to short. Crawford has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Matt Bulldog.
At the plate now is Matt Bulldog, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And this is low, ball 2, 2-1. High in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. Two, here it is.
I like what he was trying. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Tauchman is underneath this one. 1 gone.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo home run off the bat of J.P. Crawford. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
To the plate now, Josh Naylor. A bouncer to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, that pitch was nasty right there. He couldn't have done any more with that. For him to get a knock on this pitch right here, pretty special.
Raleigh.
At the plate, number 29, and he fouls this one off. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Naylor, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Back up the middle. Scooped up, barehanded for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's now 7th inning ready to roll, and digging in is the rookie designated hitter, Cole Moore. Fouled off. The 1-2.
Nope.
Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Westberg waits on deck. Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Standing in now, number 12. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Number 5.
Digging in will be Montgomery. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. The 1-1. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. So a pitching clinic there as he sets them down in order, all via the punch out. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Davis Martin will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Leading off the inning, it'll be Julio Rodriguez, and they could use a spark from him here. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. High and deep down the left field line. And foul. Swing and a liner. Woods patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Good contact to start. It hung up there too long, just unlucky that time.
So next to bat will be Eugenio Suarez, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hit in the air down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Woods is right there, And that's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 30, Rob Refsnyder.
Next, it'll be Rob Refsnyder. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Very high, 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. To short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Mariners are down in order. They're down 7-1. Number 47 takes the mound as he's been called upon to
Now
pitch.
pitching for the Mariners, number 47.
Ready to begin the 8th, and the next to bat will be Jared Kelnick. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
Oh, that's too high.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Two 1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
The 3-1. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
So now to the plate, Mike Hockman, and a 2. And the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So the next to bat will be number 10. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Rodriguez is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Stepping in now, David Woods. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and digging in is the outfielder, Randy Arozarena. fouled away. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. Fastball well outside.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box now, Ryan Bliss. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Designated hitter, Victor.
So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, Victor Robles, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. The 1-1 home. Misses for the 2nd ball. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Now at the plate is Shane Woods. He bounced out last time up. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Hit down the line at first, but foul. The 3-2 one more time. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Matt Bulldog, flew out last time up. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted into the air to shallow center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
Next will be the designated hitter, Cole Moore, struck out in his last trip to the plate. Bulldog leads off first with 1 away. Fouled off. Here comes the 1-2. This one's flared out toward left. In there, a base hit.
Way to battle right there. Hey, guys, that wasn't a bad pitch. And executed off the plate. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offensive player right there. Stayed inside the baseball and was able to get a knock.
To the plate now, number 12. 1-1 pitch is a splitter, called strike 2. Here comes the 1-2.
That's ball 2.
First and second now, 1 man out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Montgomery will be next. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Racing back, the right fielder to the track. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 4th home run here in the early going as the blowout continues.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that big.
Carlos, where it is. In now, Montgomery
Ball 2.
to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
At the plate, Jared Kelenic. There's a swing and a high blast headed for the corner and right. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot down the line in right. His 2nd home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Into the box, Mike Tauchman. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 4 runs in. All set for the bottom of the 9th, and that brings up the shortstop J.P. Crawford.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse, the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a looper to left. Westberg ranging into the outfield. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Naylor.
Stepping in now, Josh Naylor. 2 balls and a strike to the Mariners first baseman. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And the throw in gets away from him. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there getting the ball in is going to wind up costing him.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
At the plate now, number 29. And here's a fastball.